In a corner of the jungle, a little baby panda stood drenched in the rain, all alone. There was fear in his eyes, but a tiny spark of hope still flickered in his heart. He missed his mother, her warmth, her love, and the comfort of her arms where everything felt safe. The rain soaked his tiny body, but even more, it soaked his heart in loneliness. This is the story of that little soul who got lost, but never gave up. This is a story of love between a mother and child, of separation, friendship, and a heart-melting reunion. Join this journey and feel the innocence that touches every heart. Every morning in the jungle brought a new light, and every moment with his mother brought new joy. His mother tried to teach him how to eat bamboo, but the little panda only saw it as playtime. Sometimes he'd fall asleep in her lap, other times he'd hide behind her as if escaping from danger. Every day with his mother felt like a festival, like a dream, like a song. Their laughter blended into the songs of the birds in the forest. His mother watched him every moment, as if shielding him from every danger in the world. And for the little panda, his mother was the whole world. But life doesn't always stay this way. That day, the jungle was calm, but the sky had something else written in its fate. Suddenly the wind roared, trees began to bend, and lightning split the sky. His mother tried to grab him, but broken branches crashed down between them. "Mama!" the baby panda screamed, but his voice got lost in the storm. Terrified, he kept running aimlessly. He didn't know where he was going. When he looked back, his mother was nowhere to be seen, only darkness and the sound of rain. In that moment, his heart shattered. For the first time in his life, he felt truly alone, utterly alone. And in the darkness of the jungle, his new journey began, a journey that would change his life forever. After the storm, the jungle was silent, but inside the baby panda, the storm still raged on. The first light of morning touched his wet face, but his mother's face was nowhere to be seen. He made tiny calls, hoping to find her. "Mama," but the jungle only replied with bird calls and the distant growl of a bear. He reached the riverbank, but the water only reflected his own face, deepening the feeling of loneliness. Hunger had drained his strength, but he began chewing a small piece of grass. His tiny steps slipped on the rocks, but he didn't stop. On the way, he saw a butterfly, and for a moment, a faint smile touched his face. That smile reminded him. His mother always said, "Never give up." And in that moment, the baby panda made a decision. He would find his mother. In the middle of the jungle, when life felt the hardest, he heard a small voice. "Hey, are you okay?" It was a tiny squirrel, chatty and always jumping. Her name was Chiku. "What are you doing here alone?" Chiku asked. The baby panda softly said, "I got separated from my mom." Chiku's heart filled with emotion. "You're not alone anymore," she said. She showed him jungle shortcuts, where to find food, where the water was clean. On the way, they met another friend, a sweet, shy rabbit named Tofu. Tofu showed the baby panda a little bush where sweet fruits were hidden. That night, the three slept together. For the first time, the baby panda felt safe again. With new friends, the flame of hope was lit once again. The next morning, as the three friends began their journey, there was a strange... The baby panda stopped, closed his eyes and said, "This is Mama's scent." Chiku exclaimed, "Let's follow this trail." They saw a broken branch along the path, with a fresh paw print on the ground. The panda placed his paw on it. It matched his mother's perfectly. Suddenly, a sharp growl echoed. Grrr! A jungle predator was following them. All three friends held their breath, but baby panda said, "No, I won't stop now." Chiku said, "We're with you, every step of the way." They followed the clues quickly. At every turn, signs of Mama kept appearing. The journey of hope had entered a new light, but would they truly find his mother ahead? The trail of clues led into a dense, haunting part of the jungle, where even sunlight struggled to reach. The baby panda's heart raced. Behind every tree could be his mother, or danger. Then, from a distance, came a familiar sound. A faint groan. "Ooh! That could be Mama!" he cried, and ran without stopping. He looked into a small valley, and there lay a giant panda, wounded and exhausted. "Mama!" The baby panda's voice trembled. He placed his tiny paw on hers, and then his mother opened her eyes. You're alive, my baby," she whispered with a weak smile. Chiku and Tofu watched from a distance, their eyes full of joy, but quietly teary. It wasn't just a reunion, it was the beginning of a new life. Mother and baby were finally together again, but both were tired and injured. Chiku said, "They need rest. Let's build them a home." Together, the three friends created a sweet little place where Mama could rest safely. Days passed. Mama started to heal, and baby Panda grew stronger. One day, Mama said, "You're not just my son. You're the kindest soul in the jungle." The baby panda was no longer alone. He had his mother and the friends who had become family. In the jungle, a story continued. The story of friendship, courage, and love. The story of a baby panda. Sometimes, losing our way leads us to everything we never knew we needed. And so, the journey of this little panda reaches its end. This was not just a story, but a tale of friendship, love, and courage. If this story touched your heart, let us know in the comments. And if you want us to bring more heartwarming stories for you, then like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. And tell us in the comments, which scene was your favorite? See you soon with a new journey. Until then, take care.